Hello, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to the stream today. I appreciate you guys joining up as always. We are about 2 minutes into market open here. Appreciate you, Jamie, George, Bill W, Keisha, Mike. Good morning, everybody. Hopefully, we're having a great Monday here. I know that the market is down, but I will say, some of the put positions are probably doing pretty well. I don't know if you guys remember the position that I bought on Friday on UVXY or not, but I will say that position now is doing quite well. If I can try to manipulate this Thinkorswim to put it on the screen here. You can see at the bottom we're up 574 on it. We have 5 contracts. We might cut like 3 of the contracts maybe to try and lock in some profits here. Maybe just like let the seconds go. What do you guys think about it? You guys think UVXY can hold up? Do you think the market will end up popping back up at some point? Like, what do you guys think will happen this week? I'm actually going to make a poll about it, of course, in the channel here really quick. Let's see. We'll say, will SPY pop back up above? Let's just say like will SPY get back to 410? No. Higher. All right, there we go. Throughout the nice poll there for you guys. Hey, Rambo666 joins up. Thanks for joining up today, Rambo. I like the name. Kevin Sanders, good morning. Jay Deep says no way SPY is going back to 410 this week. I don't know. I mean, I don't think it is personally, Jay Deep, but vote for the poll. I hope it falls under 400 personally, but man, like just looking at price action, I feel like just naturally it could possibly pop back up into there just as like a natural move kind of back up. But I'm mainly worried about it for the UVXY play, of course. UVXY is, of course, the main thing I'm watching being up on that position. Might like secure a couple $100 on that play or something. Cut a couple contracts, but I don't know. Holding it might be the way to go. I'm in at a really good price. I feel like holding it could be pretty cool. I'm Fierce says good morning. I love Rambo's name also. Yeah, it's a good one. I like the name. It's cool. Let's see the poll though. Let's see. Wow, it's really mixed. Most people think though that SPY is gonna fall under 400 though, which is cool. I hope it does. I hope it does. I will say the market's been going against our polls lately. Whatever the poll votes for, the market's been going against it. It's been kind of strange, but I want to lock some of this in, but I don't know. I do have 5 contracts. I'm up like $500. It could easily start to tank back down. I feel like locking some in is not a bad move. It's tough. Lock in like $200. I mean, it's nothing that, it's nothing crazy. That's the main thing. It's nothing totally nuts. Like I don't want to like lock it in because it's not like, it's not like I'm up like 2 grand on this or nothing. So I don't know. Tough play. I own them at a price of 152. Got the SPY. What do you guys think I should do? You guys think I should cut or hold? Simple as that. We'll ask you guys. I honestly think holding this one's probably the way to go. Although SPY is popping back. SPY's going to pop back on us a little bit at some point. That's the thing. That's the thing. When it starts popping back, this is going to go down. So, I don't know. J Deep says, if market keeps going up, I might not trade. LOL. Yeah, I feel you. Keisha says, I would lock in some profits and play with the house's money. Remember, pigs get slaughtered. Yeah, that is right, Keisha. That is 100% right there. So we have the September 16th, $8 calls. Oh. We'll lock in 2 of them. Whoa. -2. Man, they need to make that easier to see here. There we go. Easier, so -2. Man, this is all messed up because this is all scrunched up on my screen. Oh, here we go. UVXY is just sitting like right around the high, like it's not falling off. Yeah, J Deep says if you didn't sell it open, I would hold. Yeah, I mean I'm definitely holding the majority of it. I would only lock in like 1 or 2 contracts here if I did it. If I did it. It's still just holding up like right at my price though. We're almost up to $600 now. Just gonna hold. It's a good hedge right now at least, which is good. That's the main thing with this. It's a good hedge. Let's see it on that monthly chart. Wow, look at that UVXY though. It's been really popping up lately. I wonder where the SPY is kind of like getting down to, like right on support at 400, guys. I mean, that is just gonna be, that's gonna be a big support at 400. A big support. Like that's just, it's no question about that being a support. No question. Very interesting. I still think we're down though. For sure. It's probably going to go up for a couple days, but then eventually back down, I believe, in my eyes. Curious, though, like how much we could consolidate for. Yeah, not too much. Not too much. Not as much as I was thinking. Let's see. How long is that? Okay. I will say though that $400 support's going to be pretty big on SPY here over the next however long. UVXY. Yeah, I think we're going to lock in too. You know, it's just the smart thing to do. It's the smart thing to do. Now I can just sit back and relax with it. That's what we're doing though. I'm in at the beginning, so you know, I'm up a lot more than most people on it. I will say that. Where are we? We'll try to get out at like 2.72 on the ask. All right, let's see. We're the ask on this one now. We are the ask now. Hopefully it gets filled. UVXY is probably gonna start running down now. It's alright, we'll just leave it there. Maybe it'll hit us. Maybe we'll put 270. We'll do it at 270. Oh, really? Are you kidding me? You're gonna make me log in right now on the stream? Get out of here. Really? You're gonna make me log in to place this order, you stupid thinkorswim? Come on. That is so stupid. That stuff pisses me off. Okay. Alright, there we go. I sold 2 of them. Alright. Now we have 3 left. 3 left on this. We locked in a couple $100. We'll take it. We'll take that. Locked in a couple hundred. Now we can just ride this position out into the sunset. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Got out at 270. I think that was a perfect cut right there. Pretty good. Like I said, if this keeps going up, fantastic. We'll just ride it off. Perfectly there with those 3 shares, so. Pretty good. I'll take that as like a good little hedge play from last week. I know that a lot of people were watching the stream last week, and I hopped into so UVXY, like I'll just do it with the SPY because it'll be easier to show it. So like last week on Friday, the SPY, you can see right here. Let's zoom in a little bit more. You can see right here, the SPY took a big dip down. During this dip, like right on the way down, I bought some UVXY puts, and it seemed like then they started flying right, or the SPY started flying right back up, and UVXY started tanking down, and everybody was like, oh shit, Tom, that sucks, you know, like it reversed on you, but I held, and then by the end of the day, it ended up being up by a lot. Well, not a lot, but, you know, like $600 or whatever, and then, you know, then today, we were able to cut those profits there, so that's cool. SPY ran right up into resistance, though, which is good. So let's see. SPY on resistance. Right there. Boom. I like that resistance on SPY. Let's go back to the good SPY chart. The good SPY chart, we say. Yeah, that's a good little intraday spot on SPY, though. Right there. We hit off of it. Now we might start flying back down. So hopefully we do. I really hope we keep moving down, honestly. I hate to keep saying I want the market to fall, but you know, at this point it's just kind of what we're doing here. Don't forget to vote in the poll, guys, if you guys have not voted yet in the poll. Nathan says, looks like we're rallying to the upside. Yeah, I mean, we definitely were for a minute. We're hitting right off that big resistance. J Deep says, yikes, market is really headed up now. Xbox says, on TD Ameritrade, how long do you think it could take for my account to update and allow me to trade options? I applied a couple days ago. Kevin Sanders says, testing that resistance. Yeah, we really are testing that resistance. Guys, I would say if I was looking for an intraday move right now, it might not be a bad put play. I'd be honest here. You know, you're running up right off resistance. I mean, it might not be a bad move down. Elias says, my Oxy calls are on fire. Good old Oxy. Look at that. Back up. I'll take that. The oil plays. I hope they run up today for you, Elias. Yeah, there's Zom moving up too. Nice. That's pretty cool. Xbox, though, says on TD Ameritrade, how long do you think it could take my account to update after I applied to options? A couple days ago. Let me think. I know that whenever I've done it in the past, Xbox, I believe it was like 3 to 5 business days. Wow, I mean, I don't feel like it'll take too long. Let's see, but when you said you applied a couple days ago, Xbox, did you apply like on Saturday? Because if that's the case, it might end up taking to like Wednesday or something, because I know it's only during like business days. So if you applied Friday, it might take till Tuesday or Wednesday. Same thing if you applied Saturday, probably Wednesday or Thursday then. But I don't think it'll take too long. But let's see. SPY. I will say, Xbox, just try to be patient with it. I know, like, whenever I was applying and stuff, I was so excited to get in. You know, I was like, hurry up, hurry up. But, yeah, I know that I kept saying to hurry up and stuff like that, too. And it's one of those things where it takes business days, so it'll probably take to, like, Tuesday or Wednesday. But like Kevin says, just call him if you want to. Or if you're on here, if you're on Thinkorswim, I'll show you what to do the cool way, Xbox. So Xbox, you can actually just go up to the top here. You can click support at the top. Now you can do create a support request right here. Now this is really cool. It'll actually put you in with an agent. So like the agent will actually like be able to see everything, you know, with your account, and you'll be able to type them messages and stuff like that, and they'll actually answer you, and it'll be a real person trying to help. It's pretty cool. It's actually a really cool thing that they do. So, yeah, I would do that, Xbox. Just message them on there if you don't want to call. Calling's not too big a deal, though. Let's see. Let's get back to my UVXY. I'm kind of glad I cut there. UVXY was holding up all morning, though, which was cool. Even though, like, the market was moving the other way, UVXY was still holding, which was cool. Kevin Sanders says, at Tom, who has the cheapest commissions on options contracts? You know, that's a tough one. I will say the commissions nowadays have gotten so cheap across the board that it's very minimal, the difference, I believe, between each one. I will say it's actually been like a year since I've like compared them side by side, but here we'll look real quick. I know you can kind of you can also negotiate some of this stuff too. So keep that in mind. They can change your commissions. So like let's go look at, so it looks like options on Interactive Brokers are tiered. Let's see. Okay. So depending on your volume, it looks like Interactive Brokers Pro, you're looking at 25 cents a contract, 50 cents a contract, 65 cents a contract, depending on like the premium and stuff like that. So a little bit weird. Yeah, a little bit weird there. I don't know. I know that Interactive Brokers is pretty good. TD Ameritrade's good, of course. Let's see. Here we go. Here's the pricing on TD. Options. So TD Ameritrade is 65 cents per contract. And like I said, you can get that negotiated down too. But it's 65 cents per contract there. So interesting. So yeah, it looks like Interactive Brokers probably has better, slightly better pricing on that sense. But I know that there's different give and takes between each brokerage. I will say I've heard in the past that as far as commissions go, Kevin, I've heard that sometimes some of these brokerages like Tasty Trade, smaller ones like that can actually be really good. So don't ever forget about some of those smaller guys like that too. They're not really small, but you know what I mean. Smaller than like TD. Xbox says that's pretty cool. You can do that on Thinkorswim, as in like message the customer service. They said I haven't had any issues with TD customer service. Yeah, it's really good, Xbox. I will say that's why I like TD. They have great charts, great customer service. I really like their phone application. I will say I've used some other phone applications that were really good as well. Like I think TradeStation had really good phone applications. I really like TradeStation, guys. If you guys like that one, I'll probably switch over to TradeStation eventually here in the future, especially with with getting more into like TradingView and stuff. Now we don't have to like rely as much on Thinkorswim, which is cool. But I will say I like TradeStation a lot. Now let's see if it tells us the price. So TradeStation has 60 cents per contract. And you can see it says here Interactive Brokers Lite has 75 cents. So if you get Interactive Brokers Pro, you'll get better pricing, but it looks like across the board the rest are all at like 65 cents. But like I said, you can always negotiate that. Kevin says he uses TradeStation. That's awesome, Kevin. Cool. Those are my favorite two brokerages right there. TD and TradeStation. That's it. Those are my two favorites. I actually have TradeStation. If you oh, you can't see the bottom of my screen, but here, hang on. I'll open it up real quick. Here we go. Here we go. Here's TradeStation. You guys can kind of see the login screen here. I haven't been on there in a while though. J Deep says market's way too volatile today. Yes, it is, J Deep. It really is. It's all over the place. Let's look at the watch list here. Let's check out the watch list. So we have UUUU and CCJ just flying to the upside, guys. I also have a position on UUUU, so this is really, really good, actually. Let's go to UUUU. Wow, I'm up 140 on that position, which is cool. Wow, that's cool. Let's go UUUU. We'll take that with those calls we have. Yes, sir. Yes. Oh, it's awesome. Wow, these uranium stocks, guys, are awesome right here. Look at this. Wow. I love this. This is so cool. I hate all the U's, though. Too many U's. On UUUU. Oh, that one's funny. Let's go back and look at that option real quick on, because we're on UUU, like longer term. Yeah, we got the January, I got January 20th, 2023, $7 calls. That's actually my birthday, guys. January 20th. So this position expires on my birthday. Let's go see CCJ. I bet those CCJ options are really doing better. Let's see. Oh. Oh, those things are on fire. They do have a little bit of a spread, but they're on fire. Let me get to my crazy layout here. Tom's big layout. That's what we call it. Oh, that's funny. What's the volume? I can't tell because this is my smaller screen. Wow. That's good. Uh, yeah, sure. I always mess up this layout here for my options. Good thing I have the big one saved, but as far as the small one goes, I always forget which one to throw on here. Implied volatility, okay. Damn it. I like it with all of them on there. What else is there? We gotta add percent change on. There we go. Perfect. Now I think it's perfect, guys. That's great. George says run is trying to run. Let's see. Run. RUN. Yeah, I mean it's definitely trying here today. I will say last week these plays like run and all these clean energy plays went on fire and started seriously blasting to the upside. It was pretty cool to see him blasting up like that. I'm Fierce says thoughts on GLD. GLD, let's see. Wow, I kind of like GLD. I will say I've been hoping that GLD would recover back up more, but it just continues to fly down, and we just continue to see the dollar popping up. So as long as the dollar keeps rising, we're probably going to keep seeing GLD fall down. But what I will say is, like, I like gold for the long term. It's just, recently we had a big double top. We're now approaching this low again. I would not be surprised if gold fell under, maybe towards like 140 or something. I would not be too surprised. Hey, Elias says there's good news for Boeing. Check this out. I think I saw it. UPS had a big order from them, I think, right? Let's see. Yeah, UPS orders 8 more freighters or something from them. I noticed Boeing was actually down today, though, on the news. But hey, it came back. That's cool. Boeing came back up. But yeah, I saw that news, Elias. That was cool. Yeah. UPS orders 8 more 767 freighters, which is cool. So that's cool. It looks like AerCap signs lease with Air Europa for 5 Boeing 787 aircrafts and 10 Boeing 737 MAX aircraft. So that sounds nice. But yeah, lots of good news this morning for Boeing. Nice. Yeah, good call, Elias. I forgot about that. I saw it earlier and then kind of like left my mind this morning. So yeah, amazing call there. That's cool. What was it? Boeing. Then we also have a lot of these other airlines here. Let's see how they're all doing today. But yeah, there's Boeing there. Let's see, DAL, how are they doing? AAL, LUV. Wow, yeah. Elias says, I grabbed some calls on BA last week. I was lucky. Yeah, I guess you were, Elias. It looks like the stock's not really up too much from last week, though. But what day last week did you get it, Elias? If you got it early in the week, then wow, yeah, you're in a really good spot. If you got it on Friday, it might be a little tough, but good play, though, Elias. Hopefully it keeps running back up. I think it might with that big news. And looking on the daily chart, I mean, the daily doesn't really look the best in my eyes, but with that good news, there is a chance that it can pop up here. But yeah, if you guys are liking the stream today, don't forget to smash that like button. We are halfway through the stream. We're 30 minutes in, so I appreciate you guys, seriously, of course. And yeah, looking at the market here today, it's been all over the place. Like Jay Deep said, way too volatile. I agree. We are very volatile today. Let's go look at some of the bigger stocks like Enphase, FSLR, stocks like that. They're really moving here. As far as, like looking at a lot of stocks in the market and stuff like that, I will say I've noticed today a lot of clean energy plays are up. Like I said, Enphase, FSLR. I wonder how Rivian's doing. Let's see. I mean, even Rivian's trying to pop up. Lucid coming up a little bit into the green today. It's not like they're exploding, though, guys. They're like sitting like right around break even. Same thing with DraftKings. Stocks like that, they're all just sitting right around break even. Let's go see these uranium plays again. I know that's mainly the stocks moving up today. Yeah, those things exploded today. That's cool. CCJ, UUUU. Yeah, I love these uranium plays, guys. Do you guys like uranium stocks? I mean, I know they're probably not the most hyped up stocks in the world, but I feel like they're pretty cool. Keisha says oil stocks are looking good, and Frequent Need says, what's your opinion on PDD? Let's see. PDD. I always forget how to say this. Pinduo Duo. I don't know. PDD, whatever. But yeah, I kind of like PDD personally. I kind of like it. I think it's in a decent looking setup right now. It's moving up in a big way. We're about to break out, which is cool. They had some decent earnings here. We're going to have more China earnings later in the week with Baidu and other stocks like that coming up as well. Baidu's going to be tomorrow before open, along with Futu. I believe there's a couple other China stocks this week as well. But yeah, that's going to be a pretty big one there with tomorrow with Baidu in the morning. As we know, Baidu's been a highly talked about one, just like PDD. So be on the lookout for Baidu. But I like PDD. I will say I have not done a deep dive into PDD. But with the sector that they're in and everything like that, I think that it will be a decent stock for the long term. It does look like, you know, their earnings are going pretty well. Yeah, I mean, honestly, yeah, the EPS is a little shaky, but they're reporting some decent revenue numbers and stuff. Yeah, I think PDD is okay. I like it. I like that, though. Keisha says oil stocks are looking good, though. Let's see. Let's go Zom and Manos, or Man says Oxy's up. Let's see. Oxy. Yeah, there we go. Flying up above, I guess I would say like last week's high. Yeah, just barely broke out above last week's high on Oxy. Hopefully it can keep going there. Moving in an amazing way. But yeah, Oxy, Zom, the oil stocks really popping up. I know that they had that huge news with Warren Buffett last week with Oxy, where they approved him to buy half of the company, which is insane. So cannot believe that they did that, and Oxy's still going up. Surprise, surprise, right, guys? Surprise, surprise. Let's go find the Oxy news. Oxy Buffett news. Yep, there it is. Come on, Oxy. Right up there around the high. Hopefully you can break out for us and have a decent run today. Knowing oil, though, and how it likes to screw me, it probably won't. It'll probably consolidate all day long for us. That's what it's going to do. Man, we're only up 110 bucks on this. I wish I would have grabbed CCJ. Yeah, I like this play on UUU. I probably wish I would have gotten CCJ, because UUU, it's great and all, but you know, these options are very cheap. Oh yeah, it looks like there's like no volume on these things either. Let's see. Yeah, like no volume. 24 volume. Like, oh, that's rough. That's too bad. Too bad. Should have bought CCJ. Would have been the play. Even those don't really have volume, but it's better at least. It's better. I believe they were up more, which is cool. Yeah, they are. Well, I guess they are. It's hard to tell on this one because it's the gap is so damn large. There's Oxy. There we go. 76.25, 76.27. Let's go, Oxy. There we go, Keisha. Now we're going to really see these oil plays start to move, probably. Kevin says, Oxy's in my long-term portfolio. Nice. Keisha says, of course they will let Warren Buffett buy half of the company, because why not? Yeah. Yeah, why not? You know, just, why not? You might as well. I mean, he might as well be allowed to. I don't think it's a bad thing if he buys it. All right, let's see. It would be bad if he sold it right away, though. I guess that is kind of bad now that I'm thinking about it. He's just trading it. So on NVIDIA, there is an intraday support here, Drake. Right around, I would say, 159, okay? So be careful of that. That's going to pose as a pretty big level intraday. But as we move down, if we move down, I think 156 is going to be the next major support on NVIDIA here for you. It's going to be somewhere between 156 and 154. So you, in my opinion, you'll have like a 2-point buffer zone there. But I think that'll be the next major support there on NVIDIA. I think that we will eventually move down and touch that, especially with the setup that this looks like it's in, with this crazy M pattern. Here, I'll actually draw this out because this is pretty crazy, guys. Like, watch this. Boom, boom, boom. Now it's like this, like this, like this, like this. Now we go right back down to there and back down. I mean, guys, this is probably how this setup is going to play out. Is it going to look like this 100%? Probably not. But I could easily see this happening like this. Back down to like 150 or something on NVIDIA. Like here, now that I drew it out, like, let me know if you guys kind of see this too. Like, you know, are you guys noticing that, you know, this type of setup on NVIDIA? Because I am. I don't know if you guys are into these types of setups or not, but I feel like that's a pretty, you know, grade A type of setup there. We've seen it time and time again. We ran right up into this, I guess you would say, shoulder line, neckline. You could almost say it's like an inverse head and shoulders almost. Like this is a shoulder, this is a shoulder. You know, you're moving down the body. Kind of an interesting setup, I think, though. I like it. Like I said, I think we can fill that gap down here to 155. At least doing that pretty easily. But yeah, let me know what stocks you guys are seeing today, of course. You know, I know that the oil plays are moving across the board, but what else do we have running? Anything else running up today? Let's see. Oxy's up. Go back to the watch list. What else is up at the top? Of course, it's UUUU, CCJ, oil plays, Netflix, GME, Baidu, Futu. Baidu, Futu. Baidu. Yeah, so my free day trade today was on AMD, and I had it up above $90.05. And right at open, AMD went berserk. Would have been a tough play to catch, but now that AMD is running down, I have it down under 89.20. Maybe if we can start to fall under 89.20, it could be a pretty good put play today. Figured I'd point it out to you guys because we popped up a little bit. Now we're flying back down. Feel like it's a pretty interesting little setup there overall on good old AMD, but yeah, Kevin Sanders says AMD. Yeah, look at that. That's exactly what I was looking at. That's funny you said that, Kevin. Iranical says waiting to enter on GDX. Yeah, you might not want to wait. It looks pretty hot here, Iranical. Wow, GDX, GLD. They're starting to pop back up today. I hope they can come back. I really hope that they can come back. Yeah, everybody voted that SPY is going to fall under $400 this week. So that's interesting on the vote. on the poll. I appreciate you guys voting. If you guys have not voted yet, check out the I guess I would just check out the chat, I guess you'd call it, or the comment section. You know, there's a nice poll that I posted in there. We said we have, will SPY get back to 410 this week? Yes, 410. No, higher than 410. SPY will fall under 400, or I put stay the same. So everybody voted for SPY will vote under, or SPY will fall under 400. So very interesting. Last week, everybody voted that the SPY would go up before Powell spoke. So I am a little bit interested to see what's going to happen this week, because that might change, you know. It's weird how the market's been going against the majority. I'm glad that I'm glad you guys actually vote in the polls. So I will say I appreciate that. I appreciate everybody who votes, and it's really cool to kind of get some numbers and see what everybody thinks right there. Wow, look, guys, look at SPY getting rejected at resistance right there. I feel like it might be a good put play here soon. I don't know. That's kind of what I'm feeling here, though. Some good puts coming in. You guys feeling that too? It's really cool, though. Man says the Wall Street Journal, or Kevin says why? Is that a ticker? I've never heard of this one, Kevin. Why? What an interesting stock. I don't know about that one. I don't like the setup. It looks like they got bought out by somebody, though. But Man says the Wall Street Journal Facebook parent Meta agrees to settle Cambridge Analytica lawsuit. Wow. Interesting. That's pretty interesting there. I kind of forgot about that lawsuit, man. Haven't heard about that one in a while. Let's go see. Meta. Zuckerberg explains why Meta doesn't allow porn on its platform. What? Hardcore. What? Wow, that's really weird. I wasn't expecting to see that in the meta in the meta news. That's pretty crazy. Wow. Oh, Kevin means yes. I see. Okay, okay, okay. I see. I was lost. I was like, why? What's why? What is why? Oh, no, not UVXY. Come on, UVXY. Just stay up. This is why we cut half today, guys. Damn it. That's why we got rid of half. Right there. Look at that though. Spy's trying, guys. It really is. Let's go to CNBC. Maybe see if there's any big news coming out today. I did see that. Did you guys see that Artemis 1 rocket launch? They had to delay it, which is interesting. So that's big. Wow, Bitcoin dropped under 20K, guys. Bitcoin under 20,000. Like, what's going on? That's pretty. It's pretty rough there. It's pretty rough. Wow, let's see some CNBC Pro articles here. Here's what's next for stocks after Powell's Jackson Hole speech. Powell. Cornish, you know, you kind of look like Powell. No, I'm just joking. Wow. Yeah, they're pretty much saying even if inflation goes lower, you know, the Feds realize it's still too high, so they still have to keep raising rates until it gets down towards 2%. It might fall from like 8.5% to maybe 8.3 or 8% or something like that. And if that's the case, good, it's going down, but it's got to go down a lot, which sucks. Over the course of a year, it's going to have to fall like, you know, 8, probably like heading into next year, probably the whole first half of the year. It'd be terrible. Gonna be terrible in that sense. Buy these dividend aristocrats, but avoid stocks with high leverage, Credit Suisse says. Let's see what kind of stocks they're talking about buying here. Cool. Let's screenshot this for everybody. That was an interesting list, though, guys. So they have Walgreens, Triple M, ZOM, CVX, Cardinal Health, Clorox, Stanley, Black and Decker, Consolidated Edison. I do not know what that is. KO or Coca-Cola, PG, Procter and Gamble. Pretty interesting. Those are some interesting dividend aristocrat picks there. Those bottom two are really good, I think. Bottom two are awesome. I like Clorox too. I think that could be a pretty good one. CVX they have on here. ZOM. Triple M is a little scary, guys. Did you guys see the lawsuit with Triple M recently? Let's see. Triple M. Watch this. Bankrupt. Watch this. 3M can't use bankruptcy to halt lawsuits over combat earplugs, judge rules. I don't know if you guys saw this, but there's been like a lot of commercials over on TV over the past like 5, maybe 3 years or so about military personnel being injured because of earplugs. Like they have hearing loss and stuff like that. I'm sure you guys have seen commercials saying, you know, join the lawsuit for hearing loss if you were in the military and all this stuff and you use 3M earplugs or something. You know, that's like what they're saying here. So it's interesting. I believe that they're going to be able to have some pretty big lawsuits coming out now. So that's going to be pretty big. Pretty big. So if anybody in here was in the military, maybe you could explain it a little bit more, but I found it interesting. What's running up here today, guys? We have anything cool going? Let's see, like GME. I saw Cyberclays posted this in Discord. GME and BBBY was running up there momentarily. Yeah, George says GME. There we go. GME. It's slowed down now. It was moving. Now it's just starting to slow down a lot. Keisha says, glad you took profits. Yeah. Yeah, 100%. J Deep says, put holders must be mad today. I'm glad I didn't hold any positions. Kevin Sanders says, take profits when you can. Keisha says, glad you took profits. Yeah, me too. I'm glad I cut some of that UVXY. That's for sure. Yeah. Definitely glad. Let's see how much I locked in. I think it'll tell me on my phone. Let me check. Let's see. The phone. Come on, phone. Nope. It's not going to tell me what I locked in. It's alright, though. We know it was somewhere like right around, I think it was like 200 or 250 bucks or something. Something close to that, I think. Yes, something close to that. But pretty good, pretty good. Glad I got it because, you know, my overall portfolio has been going down with the market, of course. So glad to see that that's helping a little bit. J Deep says, this is one of the worst market movements I've seen in a while in terms of volatility. Thanks, but I sold my positions Friday, lol. That's funny, J Deep. Yeah, I'm glad you didn't hold any either. Xbox says, speaking of safety and firearms, how about safes? I'm looking to get one for my truck. Wow, Xbox, I've never heard of anyone getting one for their truck before. But, it's not, I'm not saying it's a bad idea, though, by any means. When you say for your truck, Xbox, do you drive a semi-truck? Is that maybe more of what you meant? Because then that would make a lot more sense, I guess. You know, if you drove like an F-250 or an F-150 or something and you put a safe in there, I'd be a little worried. But if it's just like a tool safe in the back, I guess that makes sense. But I don't know. I've never heard of a safe inside of a truck, personally. But I know safes are definitely pretty helpful, pretty needed. I will say, Xbox, there's a lot of creative things you can usually do, like strapping a gun in under a seat, or maybe like installing magnets under the seat. Nobody will usually ever know it's there unless they like totally tear the truck up. He says nope, it's just a mid-sized truck. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know then. I couldn't imagine having a. I've never heard of anyone putting a safe in there. What I have seen is I've seen people put like locking things under their seat. So like I've seen people have like bars that maybe run under their back seats, and it might have like magnets on the bars and the gun will stick to that. Or I've seen things where there's like bars where like there might be like a little lock on there and you have to have a key or it's like a thumbprint, and I've seen that for like an AR rifle like under the back seat before. But that's about it. Other than that, I've just seen people just put it in their vehicle, just like put it in the truck, you know, just have it in the back seat. And all my friends just put them in the back seat, so I don't know. I've never seen any people have an actual like in truck safe. Let's see, in truck gun safe. Never heard of that. Okay, like this. Okay. Oh. Okay. when I was thinking safe, I was thinking something totally different in the truck. You know, I was thinking of something that like stood up, you know, something like that. This makes sense. Okay, yeah, under the back seat. Okay. Yeah, this makes total sense. This is probably what I was seeing honestly and thinking of in my mind. What I was thinking of was something very similar to this. So, yeah, that's cool. Okay, makes sense now. Now I see. I think that's a really smart idea. That's really smart. What I will say is that you know, if somebody steals your truck, they're probably gonna get that open. So I don't know. I don't know. If they steal your truck, I'm curious. Like they're I like it because there's a chance they might not even know anything's there. If the seats are down, they might just think that that's an, you know, just under seat storage or something. But yeah, that's cool. I like that. Never seen these before, but yeah, you learn something every day. What's this? What is this? I think this might be the way to go. uh, yeah, I think you should do this, Xbox. I think this is the way to go here. Oh, this is funny. Why does he have an orange tip on that one? Is that like an airsoft gun? I wouldn't think it is, but it's weird to have an orange tip. Maybe it's a, I don't know. Xbox says, I wouldn't want to get in trouble for driving around with a firearm that isn't secured. You know, the thing is, Xbox, is that you can't get in trouble for that, though. That's the thing. You can actually, you know, you can like throw an AR in your back seat and it's perfectly legal. I know that sounds weird to say, probably, but that is, that is actually legal, I think. I mean, at least we all do it. I don't do it, but, you know, all my friends have done it. Like I said, my friends are like looking into opening gun stores and stuff. That's how much they're into this stuff. So they know about it a lot more than I do. But yeah, I know you don't. I don't think you have to have it necessarily secured. Maybe like in a case or something. I don't know. I've seen some weird videos like on I watch like Live PD a lot. You know, cops and stuff like that. Xbox and no rifles. I mean. I've been watching cops and like Live PD, and I've seen guys get pulled over and they've had rifles and stuff in their cars. Keep in mind, Xbox, that an AR-15 pistol counts as a handgun. So, you know what I'm saying, Xbox? I guess that's kind of like what I'm getting at. AR pistols, you know, that's what I mean, Xbox. They probably don't classify technically as rifles, you know, they're yeah, it's the you know, if you're under what is the length? As long as you have that brace on there, you know, it counts as a pistol, and then as long as you don't have a 90-degree vertical grip on there, it'll be a legal pistol, even though it's not a pistol. You know, it's very, very weird. The laws are stupid with how they do that stuff, but I'm sure you've read into that a lot, Xbox, with the you know, AR pistol laws and all that. Here we go, though. 19 votes. 58% voted that Spy will fall under $400. So, pretty good poll there. We're going to end it there with 19 votes. Appreciate the poll, guys. That's pretty cool. Everybody voted Spy will fall under 400. And then the rest said we'd either get the 410 or higher. So 20% voted that we would get the 410 or higher. And then 21% voted we'd stay the same. So definitely mixed here, but definitely mixed results across the board. But yeah, Spy 57% say Spy will fall under 400. I hope that's the case, but let's see what happens. But yeah, I appreciate you guys joining up today. I appreciate it. Xbox, George, Kevin, Keisha, Elias, of course. I'm Fierce, Bill W, Jamie, Nathan, man, Iranical. Who am I forgetting here? Drake, appreciate all you guys. Seriously, thank you guys for joining up today as always. I'll be live tomorrow at Market Open again. I will say the plays have done pretty well live so far. You know, we've been doing pretty well. UVXY, we're up 311 on right now. We locked in, you know, $200 to $250 profit. Let's see. Our trade price is 152. Let me see if I can find the orders. Trade price 152. We sold out at 272. So that's $240 profit there. We'll take that. $240 profit locked in there. We made a little bit on SPY last week. Yeah, doing pretty good overall. So appreciate you guys joining up as always. Xbox says Oregon law specifically requires that you keep your firearm in a locked box. I just looked it up. It was a quick Google search, so nothing extensive. Yeah, I feel you, Xbox. I'm sure that there is something like that. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know. That is weird. I know, like in Missouri, you can just. I have a magnet that I just magnet my pistol to, for example. I don't know. Pretty strange though, Xbox, because Xbox, what if you were just going to go drive to the firing range? You know, you're just driving to the firing range and back. You know, I'm sure that in Oregon, I bet every guy going to the range doesn't put it in a box. So I don't know. A little weird, but appreciate you, Xbox. I'm going to be looking up laws now all morning. Watch it. That's funny. But yeah, appreciate you. Have a good day, guys. Let's keep killing it. As always, post your profits up in the profits channel if you see anything. I know the market's been a little bit whacked today, so forgive that. The SPY's now coming back down, though. I will say I'm still bearish on the market, guys, by far. I'm holding my UVXY. I still think that we can push below 400. So, yeah, let's have a great week, guys. Keep killing it.